Is Microsoft 10 going to be the best OS for PC gamers? So there's been some Microsoft press conferences. Usually they're boring, but we did learn a lot about Windows 10, how they do want to make a push into gaming, specifically PC gaming. You know, they also had to point out that they have a Cortana and a Spartan. You know, any chance to mention Halo. We're Microsoft, we have Halo! Yeah! But that's not what the video is about. Real quickly though, Cortana is their voice activated system, their Siri, and Spartan is their code name for their new Internet Explorer because Internet Explorer has become synonymous with shit. Everyone has moved over to Chrome. Chrome is the new browser of choice, so Microsoft had to drop the whole Internet Explorer and start with something fresh. But moving on to the important stuff, how it affects us PC gamers. Microsoft is really going to have to do a lot here to sway us because we still have that bad taste in our mouth of something called Games for Windows Live. I don't think I need to go into much detail there. Everyone knows it sucked. It's gone. My really quick Games for Windows Live story is one day I was in there playing a game of Dawn of War 2, one of my favorite games. My wife decided to turn on the Xbox 360 to play some little Kinect game. The Xbox 360 logs into my account, boots me from my Dawn of War 2 game. So you can imagine how I felt. So yeah, that's Games for Windows Live in a nutshell. So how is Windows 10 going to be better? Well, they're introducing a lot of gamer-friendly features. Some of these things are things I really wanted in the past, but never got them. For example, being able to talk to your friends on Xbox. That's something that drove me nuts. When Games for Windows Live came out, I thought it would be possible. Nope, too bad. I also really wanted cross-platform play, because most of my friends were console gamers. I don't have that problem now. I have you guys, I have tons of people to play with. So cross-platform doesn't really mean much to me. The concept of cross-platform is nothing new really. They tried it with Xbox 360 and Windows Vista. The game was Shadowrun and it was kind of crap. I got all excited. I was like, awesome. I get to play a first-person shooter against some console people. I am going to use my keyboard and mouse to the max. But the way that game was set up, it like nerfed your keyboard and mouse and aim really didn't matter. So it was like the only game they tried and it wasn't successful. So the first cross-platform game they announced for Windows 10 is Fable Legends. We'll see how that goes. Not overly excited, but we'll see. Well, some of the other Windows 10 gamer bells and whistles that they're introducing are things we've seen before in third-party applications like video game streaming, something Steam lets you do, but this is letting you do it from your Xbox One. Xbox One's going to be a big theme here for you guys. You're also going to get the ability to capture some gameplay footage, something like Fraps does, or better yet, Shadowplay. That's what I use all the time. So you press a couple keys while you're playing a game, boom, it starts recording. You know, we've seen this before. My problem is third-party applications already do this so well. Is Microsoft going to be able to do it better? When Windows 8 came out, Valve was actually kind of skeptical about the direction of Windows. They thought they might go for the walled-off garden attempt and start limiting what software was allowed on the OS. They were kind of wondering what effect that would have on Steam in the long run. You saw this as there was a Windows Store exclusive game. That really doesn't work well for Steam or Valve, so they started their whole Steam OS direction. But this right here is where Microsoft has the ability to come out swinging. They have something that really helps them, and that's DirectX 12. It's going to be released with Windows 10, however, at the same time, you will be able to get it on Windows 8 and Windows 7, but a lot of people are saying that not every single DirectX 12 feature will make its way down to Windows 7. All the industry talk regarding DirectX 12 is pretty much the same. They say it's bringing low-level access, better optimization, overall better performance, and maybe most importantly, it makes the games easier to develop. So if Microsoft is really serious about PC gaming, it's easy to see why they're trying to push everyone onto Windows 10, why they're making it a free upgrade to anyone who has Windows 7, 8, or 8.1 for the first year. They're trying to throw us incentives left and right, as they should be. Like one of those incentives is Fable Legends, like I mentioned already, is going to be exclusive to Windows 10. Exclusive as far as Microsoft OSs go. It's also going to be on Xbox One. but you won't be able to get it on Windows 8 or Windows 7, even though it would probably run on those systems. You have to understand Microsoft's position. They're in a world where twice as many people still have XP machines compared to Windows 8.1 machines. And if they want PC gaming to be big, then they need to standardize a little bit. Developers need to be developing on a similar platform. They're going to avoid using DirectX 12 features if the majority of people do not have systems who can handle it. So all those bells and whistles and optimization would go out the window. So kudos to Microsoft, they're doing the right thing. As long as they don't pull any BS and wall off the OS and stop third-party applications like Steam, this is all good for us. I also hope they really don't cram that Xbox One integration down our throats. I mean, they mentioned it a million times, but I don't want my PC to look like an Xbox One 24/7. It's cool to have something that's similar, familiar, integration, great. But if I stay away from an Xbox One, I want something a little bit more traditional. Don't take that away from me. So ultimately, I think it's a good thing that Microsoft has PC gaming in mind. Do I think their bells and whistles are going to be game changers? No. I do think DirectX 12 is going to bring some nice stuff to the table, but ultimately I think the third-party applications that are already available will most likely still be better than Microsoft's built-in applications. What do you guys think? Do you think Windows 10 is going to be the preferred OS for PC gamers? Do you think it's going to give us some sort of boost? Do all these little bells and whistles sound great? Click a couple keys and you're recording your game? Nifty. I like my shadow play though. Unless they bring it, unless it's an awesome application, I don't really care. Alright boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys online.